What's up, guys? It's Ryan and Eric from Tower Reviews, and today we've got a new product for you. It's the Slickwrap for iPhone 5. We also have one for the iPod Touch here. We'll be doing a separate review for that, but for now we're going to focus on the Slickwrap for the iPhone 5, sent to us by Slickwraps themselves. Their website is slickwraps.com if you're interested in seeing their selection and what devices they offer their Slickwraps for. So here we've got the carbon fiber for Apple iPhone 5. You got a little window here so you can feel what it's like. So let's go ahead and get it out of the box and see how it is. Alright, so this is pretty nice packaging.
Yeah, it has some eye-popping accent neon green colors, which looks nice, and it has all the product information on the back with some nice graphics of the iPhone 5 and how it will eventually be applied to that.
Alright, so it looks like that's what came in the box. This is just the Slickwrap. It also comes with a packet filled with, it comes with a screen shield here. I'm guessing that's what that is. It comes with a microfiber cleaning cloth with the Slickwraps emblem on it, which is pretty nice. And we've got a little cardboard cutout with QR codes on it. I'm guessing this is for the instructions, so that's pretty cool. So if we just read what it says on the back just to get an idea of what this is meant to do. It says it provides your iPhone 5 with 360-degree protection from dust, small drops, and scratches without the unnecessary bulk. So we're going to put that to the test and see how this works. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out how to get this applied to my iPhone, and I'll be back with a review shortly. We're going to be reviewing the Slickwrap for iPhone 5. Right here we have the black carbon fiber edition. So we're just going to go over our opinions on it, what we thought of the installation process, and tell you whether or not we recommend you getting one of these Slickwraps. So to start out, we're just going to talk about our experience with installing the Slickwrap. So it was very similar to just installing a regular screen protector. It's just a matter of lining everything up. There was a time when I misaligned the back and I thought I'd screwed it all up because I was peeling it off and it made a crease in the Slickwrap, but it's very resilient material. After a certain amount of time, it just flattened back out and it looks completely normal, flush to the phone. One thing that did happen with the Slickwrap, I'm not sure if this was my fault because I tried putting it in a case with the Slickwrap on, but on one of the corners down here, it's folded up a little bit. Really not very noticeable. I did feel it catching on some threads coming in and out of my pocket, but really not a big deal there. That's probably my fault, as I said earlier, trying to put it in a case just to see if it would fit, and it does. That's another thing to mention. It will fit in most cases. This is a relatively rigid case and it still works with it, so that's one thing to note. So yeah, installation took maybe 5-10 minutes. You have to do all the sides. As you can see, it completely covers the sides. It's really easy to line up because, as you can see right here, the pieces conveniently end at the antenna gates, so you just line it up with that, wrap it around, and you're good. Everything's still accessible. And they really paid attention to detail because, as you can see, the Slickwrap is right next to the speaker grill, which is a very thin area, and they still put the material there. So it covers pretty much 360 degrees of the phone, giving you very good scratch protection. I wouldn't say it would give you much fall protection as it's just so thin, really no material would be able to, but it will help if you drop it from a height that wouldn't dent it on the street, because obviously you're not going to get any scratches. And it's also a good companion for another case. As you can see, I have this case right here, so it goes in like it would normally.
And often dust can get trapped between cases and the actual iPhone, so without you even knowing it, if you keep your iPhone in a case from day one, you can still get types of scratches on the back from dust-related wear and tear, but with the Slickwrap installed, you're not going to get that kind of wear and tear, I guess.
So as you can see in the case, I personally think it looks really nice. It sort of adds protection on the case right here. So that was one thing I liked, that it fit in the case well, and it's really does adhere well to the phone. As you can see, there's a lot of friction on the case, or on the Slickwrap itself. So yeah, I just used a lot of force to get my phone out of the case and it stayed on. So it's very sticky, it adheres very well, but it's still, I mean, it's difficult to get off. You have to really get your nail under there and it takes multiple attempts, but you can feel how well it sticks, and it still doesn't leave any residue because I did take it off for a little bit. on my iPod, because we got one for the iPod too, which we'll be doing a separate review of, because we had a little bit of a different experience with that one. It lines up very well with the phone. The home button is complete, or I messed up a little bit. As you can see, it's a little bit to the left, but it still works fine, feels no different. Up here you've got cutouts for the speaker for phone calls, the front-facing camera, proximity, and ambient light sensor are all open. And on the back, the LED flash is still available, and so is the lens. So if we just go into the camera real fast, you'll see that. Yep, it's perfect. Whoops. And the front-facing camera is not in any way covered by the case. So very nice precision cutting with these cases. Everything works. Just to give you an idea of what the case feels like, I'm just gonna rub the microfiber that they sent, which is also very nice. It's different than any other microfiber I've felt. It definitely feels a lot thicker. It works pretty much the same way, but I just thought I'd mention. It's a pretty nice thing to include. So I don't know how well you can hear it, but it's sort of like a holographic texture, which has sort of grown on me. At first I didn't really like the way it looked, how it kind of changed in the light, but now I like how when I look down at it, it can look sort of black or sort of silverish, as you can see as I switch it in the light. Especially the back looks really nice. So you have many options with what you can do with this. It came with a home button cover. I took that off. It came with the Apple symbol covered. I took that off. And it also comes with the option of just covering the glass portion on the back, so you still have the gray matte in there or the white silver with the white iPhone. So quite a bit of customizability, especially if you buy multiple. You can switch up the colors, which is really nice. It also came with a screen shield, which covers just the screen itself, which I was a little bit skeptical of at first because I put it on in the wrong order. I put the slick wrap on first and then the screen shield, so I had to peel it off and put the screen shield on under, but it works fantastically. I was able to get the majority of the bubbles out, which is something that I'm usually not very good at with these type of screen protectors. There's some down there, but overall pretty good.
One thing that Slickwraps actually claims when they give you the screen cover is that it's different than any other screen cover you're going to get. So it gives you the option of actually, if you get some dust under it or apply it in a way that you're not satisfied with, you can actually run it under water, and it will the adhesive will kind of reactivate, and you can just try again at putting it on, which is a nice feature because, as you probably know, screen protectors are very difficult to get on correctly the first time.
If you head over to their website, slickwraps.com, you'll see that they have many options, different colors. They have like wood texture, carbon fiber series, metallic. They have a lot of devices. Actually, I was surprised to see how many they had. So if you want to go check out their website and see what they have, they retail for I believe $19.95, which in my opinion is a little bit expensive depending on what you're using it for. If you want it for customizability, I definitely think it's worth it because you could do a lot with this. But if you're going for protection, I would just say go with a regular case. And if you want both, that's a nice combination in my opinion. So overall, pretty positive experience with the Slickwraps. I definitely like it. Only one issue, which I mentioned over here with it's peeling up a little bit.
But again, theoretically, you could always just take off that piece, put it under heat, and then reapply it, and it should be
yeah, these respond very well to heat. I had some issues with the iPod Touch version. Just put it under a lamp, a desk lamp, which really didn't provide much heat, and it worked perfectly after I did that. So yeah, that's about it for this review. Thanks for watching.